So it's Saturday morning and there's a woman who goes to the market, and we'll call her the woman. She wants to buy a pair of chappals. So she goes into a chappal store and approaches the chappals that are in the women's section. And after going through the chappals, she picks a pair of chappals that she really likes. The shopkeeper says that the chappals are for 12 rupees. So she looks in her purse and she realizes that she actually doesn't have change. So as she looks through her purse, she finds that she only has a 20 rupee note. So she gives the 20 rupee note to the shopkeeper. And the shopkeeper opens his cash register and realizes that, this is the first sale of the morning for him. He doesn't have any change either. So he tells the woman that he doesn't have any change. Could she give him change? And she said, sorry, but this is the only note or denomination that I have. Sorry, I can't give you any change. So he says, okay, don't worry, madam. I'll just run outside to the pan wala next door. So, we do this all the time. Chutte nahi hai, change nahi hai. So you run to somebody who would have. So the pan wala obviously does smaller transactions, and his shop starts early in the morning. So the shopkeeper runs to the pan wala and gets 20 rupees change and comes back and gives the lady the chappal. And how much change?
8 rupees.
8 rupees.
8 rupees. So the lady takes the chappal and the 8 rupees and she leaves the store. So around lunchtime, after a few hours of this transaction happening, the panwala comes running back and he's a little bit agitated. And he says that the 20 rupee note that he got from the shopkeeper in the morning, turns out that it's a fake note. It's a note that he really cannot use any longer unless he also passes it off as a fake note. He says, listen, sorry, but this note turned out to be fake. So, this will be a big loss for me. So can you please take this back? So the shopkeeper obviously has dealt with this panwala for many, many years. They are good friends. And, the panwala is a smaller businessman, doesn't want the panwala to suffer. So he says, okay, he looks through his cash register and gives him 20 rupees and the panwala leaves. Finish. Who lost in this transaction and how much? I'm going to suggest that we leave out issues of integrity. I'm removing some of those extra nuances that you all are adding, and I'm clarifying that this is how the situation is. It's a very simple situation, and we are going to just look at the money part of it. It's a completely simple problem that I presented to you. It does not involve calculus. Actually doesn't involve multiplication or division also. It just involves addition and subtraction, right? Those of you remember your BODMAS from in class 1 or kindergarten is just addition and subtraction. But a bunch of bright working professionals, most of you, who constantly deal with problems at work, who are constantly presented with situations, are agreeing that there should only be one answer, but they are saying there are 8 answers. Very interesting situation, right?